What is up, my intergalactic friends? Today I've made some changes with my flagship setup. Some of you might be excited, but some of you might not be excited. But I'm changing this because I think this is going to be the best setup for me once comes a PvP situation. Today I am going to be working on my Hades, and finally it's going to be pairing up with my Titan. Now, my Titan is only rank 13 and 0, but I am going to use it rather than using a Poseidon 14 and 0. You're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Because the Poseidon will have a base stats higher as it is more upgraded compared to the Titan. But there's really not much of a significance in my opinion. Therefore, I am going to use the Titan already. I think I like the situation where the Titan is. You can definitely take a look onto the battle data here. But here's the thing. With the Titan, the PvP skills will be very applicable and going to be very nice. I think it's going to be much stronger. Now, I have to do all these testing comes Crusade and as well as, Galaxy Summit. So with the Titan, it's definitely going to be a PvP flagship, as we already know. Total warship attack at 50.4% because it's now max level. It is a passive. As soon as the battle starts, we're going to get this buff. And we take a look into their third skill in here. We're getting some range. It's going to be really good hand in hand with my destroyer because my destroyer already has a 34% range, and now we are going to get more range, right? More range meaning I will still have an effect in the battlefield. I'll probably shoot faster if they have a little bit shorter range. Gives me a little bit of a heads up there. Now we also have this 92.3% total warship attack, which is going to be amazing because all of these buffs now is going to be about warship attack, and now, right, is going to even further boost everything with our Titan skill. I can't wait for this to be 126. This is going to be when the total HP of the deployed fleet is less than 70. All right, increase attack when my ships are 70% or less. Okay, so they need to remove 30% of my HP before this is going to work. Now, my last skill here, warship attack. When in battle with other commanders, we get 56% attack and armor of 56.7%. And what's nice about this is this, really the kicker. The Titan's Awakening skill, total warship armor reduction of 126%. That is really good. Now, when we look into the Poseidon, the Awakening skill of this is going to give us more armor. All right. So what I like about this is that I'm going to be providing debuff for the Titan. That's going to be amazing. Now, let's take a look into the Poseidon here with the skills. It's going to give us HP of 75.6%, which is really good, honestly. 75.6% makes our setup tankier. Now, we are a destroyer. We need to be destroying things. That's why we're going to go for the Titan. Now, defense will increase 75.6 onto the armor and 75.6 onto the shield. When we look into this one, you can see that we're already gaining some armor in here at the max level at 88.2%. So we do get more battle armor when it comes to the Titan for that skill only. But with the Poseidon, we are going to get more armor here. We're going to talk about this in a little bit. The fourth skill, warship attack when in battle with other commanders. So this is when we're engaging in a PvP fighting. We're then going to get 88.2% of the attack buff, and then we're also going to get 88.2% onto the shield. Now, of course, we're definitely going to get more armor. This is a very this is going to be a very armor-based situation for Poseidon. This is when total HP of the deployed fleet is higher than 70%. So, but when this thing is depleted, which happens, right? When it's depleted, we stay longer at below 70% than a higher 70%. All right. So when this has been depleted at 70%, then it's not going to really take effect anymore. All right. So you kind of discard that. Only 1, 2, 3, passive skills are going to be at work. Now, let's take a look into this. We are getting 88.2% on attack on Poseidon. When we look into the Titan, we are going to get 50.4% attack. Plus, we are going to get more attack whenever the HP is then 70% below. And also we're getting more attack. So with this setup, it's going to be super high DPS, high damage output flagship combination. It's going to be really nice because we're going to get this destroyer attack, which this is where the buff is going to go. This is going to be a base stats. So we're going to get like 60.5% destroyer attack. And of course, we get the shield there. We get the range and more destroyer attack, 34.4%. 34% destroyer attack. So when we take a look into this and take a look into the base of the destroyer, we are now at 953.1%. Now, let's do some switcheroo in here so that you can, kind of visualize and see what I am trying to do. Well, that's also including that we have this gear. So what I'm going to do is I will go and remove this, and we're going to equip these gold gear into Poseidon. And then we're going to see some changes here so you guys can, kind of like make your comparison. So one of the concern is about the, Lost Star cluster. I think that the Titan will still do really well onto the Lost Star cluster because there's only one skill, which is this. It says your increase attack and defense when attacking other commanders. So this is going to not take effect, right? So this last skill will not take effect. But when we take a look into Poseidon, one of the skill here is not really that reliable, right? Not very reliable. And then this one is only going to affect whenever you are attacking other commanders. So basically, you only really got 2 skills in there that is going to end up working passively. But with Titan, you'll still get this, you'll get this, and you'll get this, right? So this is going to work. So now the range, we talked about it, it just allows me to shoot, for a few turns. I wish there was a turn-by-turn battle reports within the game. It makes it a lot easier, especially understanding the range. Whew, it can be challenging, So 900%, right, onto the destroyer attack. Let's take a look in here. We're gonna make some changes, right? I'm gonna remove this. So first of all, let's take a look what happens when I remove all that gold gear. All right, so now you can see destroyer attack 740%. But we're going to base it onto the 900% one. We're going to be removing this as well. We're going to be boarding that. All right. Just so you guys have seen everything in here. All right. So now we got Poseidon in here. And we're going to change that here into Poseidon. We're going to just swiftly do that. Make some changes. And all right. Let's take a look. Whoops. As you can see here, we're getting 846.9% onto the destroyer attack. So a few things that still needs to look into, right? The armor, the shield. So pay attention into that as well. So the armor is 618.2. The shield is 547, right? 618 and 547. So another thing that you can see, let's remove this. It shouldn't make any differences in there. So I want you to pay attention in here in the destroyer attack, 846.9%. When we remove the captain, all right, so when you remove your captain, this is what we need to make sure that the captain is back right there in the position. So when we remove the captain, you can see we have lost a good amount of percentage here, about 60%. So 808.9% now. So we're going to put it back again just to double check. We're going to board that captain and then take a look. It will be 50%, 46.9%. So yeah. So we're going to remove this in here, remove all, and we're going to put it back into the Titan, which, where did my Titan go? All right, to the Titan. And we're going to bring back the captain, and then I'm going to fix this a little bit in here as well. We're going to put this as a captain and then auto equip. All right, so we're going to make some changes again. We're going to bring in Titan back, and I need to fix my setup here. Bring in Poseidon. All right. Now, what I said about the stats here earlier, you can see 377, much lower, 383. So you're sacrificing for the damage, right? So you're getting more attack with this setup. So that's what I really want. I want to be able to kill, destroy, and gain a lot more points by defeating enemies. This is a PvP flagship. This is going to wreck the enemies. So I think this is a very good decision. We're almost there, trying to max out Titan 13 and 0. Now, I was going to hope for 13 and 1. But this is pretty much it. This is the changes that I'm doing, and I don't know what changes you're doing right now. Are you working onto the Titan? If you're not working on Titan, another flagship that you can work on is the Atlas. This is definitely worth getting as a purple ship within the game. So make some change. So try to make some changes and try the Titan here. If you have the Titan or ability to get the Titan, I think it's going to be really, really worth it in a PvP situation. I think even in the PvE situation, this still will perform extremely, extremely well. With that being said, my intergalactic friends, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Don't forget to hit sub and like. See you guys.